Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. There are a number of events happening in the City of Attleboro in September. We spoke with Community Engagement Manager Kaylyn Furtado to learn more.
Hello, my name is Kaylyn Furtado. I am the City of Attleboro's Community Engagement Manager, and I'm here to chat about everything that is going on in Attleboro for September. So we're starting off on September 3rd. The Council on Aging is hosting a Lunch and Learn session. That starts at 11:30 a.m., and the focus is on vitamins and minerals. On September 6th, the library and the Attleboro Arts Museum are partnering together to do the Community Read Kickoff. This year's Community Read is Bite by Bite, and the party starts at the Attleboro Arts Museum at 2 p.m. On September 8th, the Attleboro Public Library is hosting a writing group session that starts at 6:30 p.m. On September 9th, the Council on Aging is hosting a back-to-school party. That starts at 4 p.m., and more information on registration can be found on their website. On September 10th, the Council on Aging is hosting a shredding event. That starts at 10 a.m. and goes about to 2 p.m. Please check their website for more information. On September 11th, the Executive Office of Economic Development is hosting a business office hours. That will be at the library, and that will be hosted from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Also on September 11th is one of our last series of the Makers Pop-Ups. That is hosted at 6:30 p.m. Registration is required as it is a smaller group size, and it's being hosted at Jet and Ollie Studio with Jess Tracy. On September 16th, the Council on Aging is hosting a taxation aid information session that starts at 4:30 p.m. On September 17th, the Council on Aging is hosting a memory cafe that starts at 1 p.m. On September 18th is our final Makers Pop-Up. That starts at 6:30 p.m. and it is a Sienna type make and take. Registration is also limited for that one, so please go to the city's community calendar to register. On September 20th, we are hosting our Wagon Walk with the Mayor at 10 a.m. at Highland Park. All are welcome, those with furry friends and those without. On September 20th as well is the board gaming at Recreation Center that starts at 12 p.m. and goes till about 8 p.m. Also on September 20th is the Prisoners of War and Missing in Action Remembrance for 9/11. That starts at 6 p.m. at the Veterans Triangle in Capron Park. On September 23rd, the Council on Aging is partnering with Houghton Physical Therapy for a Learning to Fall and Get Back Up session. That starts at 5 p.m. On September 24th, the city and the library are partnering to host the Massachusetts State Auditor for a Q&A session, as well as just kind of an overall of her position. That will be starting around 5 p.m. and ending at 6:30 p.m., and that is hosted at the library in the Marble Lobby. On September 26th, the Council on Aging is hosting their barbecue at the Elks. That starts at 11 a.m. On September 27th, the Harmony Fiesta is being held at Capron Park. That starts at 12 p.m. and goes to 5 p.m. All are welcome to attend. On September 29th, the Council on Aging is partnering with Sturdy for a lunch session. That starts at 11:30 a.m. And on September 30th, the city's health department is hosting a flu vaccine clinic, and that runs from 1:30 to 5:30 p.m. Insurance cards are required for that. On September 30th as well, the Council on Aging is having a mass saves presentation at their site at 4:30 p.m. If you would like to get your event posted, or if you have any questions about events that are being held in the city, please feel free to email myself at kfurtado@cityofattleboro.us. If you'd like to learn more about the events that are being hosted and events hosted not by the city but by outside organizations, please check out the September Community Newsletter on the city's website as well as their Facebook page.